What's up, Libra? Birthday. Let's see what messages you guys have for the next 48 hours. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra placements. Okay, that was quick. Before I was shuffling, I was picking up the Eight of Cups. It was in reverse. This might tie into the last message that I had for you guys with your current situation of not walking away from a specific person, place, or thing at this point in time. Again, you could be strategizing, but I was picking that up. And then I also did see the Wheel of Fortune, which you guys have been getting. God, you guys have been getting that for a minute, like every so often, you know. Starting to associate the Wheel of Fortune to Libra. But you do have good things that are coming in. You may get some sort of good luck, some sort of good news here in the next 48 hours. There's something here that's meant to come for you. Person, place, or thing. You might get an idea, some sort of inspiration as well. But there is a level of motivation at this point in time. And I'm also feeling like with that Eight of Cups in reverse, okay, I don't know. I mean, some people like to see, you know, their birthdays as the start of like a new year, because essentially it is. So maybe those of you that are in that Eight of Cups in reverse, you're just kind of staying in your place right now. You guys could see forward movement, like from your birthday on. Okay, so you may decide to put up with something, you know, for the next couple of days, or at least up until your birthday, and then make a decision to move forward, and walk away from something or someone, okay? But there is some sort of motivation here that is coming for you, either in the next 48 or around your birthday, okay? You guys start off with the King of Cups. You have the Tower, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and then you have the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, dang, okay, and then you have the Page of Wands here. First off, you've got three major arcanas: Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. All you're missing is the Ace of Wands. Again, new beginnings. It feels like you guys are genuinely, you're not getting older, you're getting wiser. And that's what I'm picking up from this energy. To see this many arcana, it just feels like a lot of you guys have realized that if you're in a position right now in your life that you're not happy with, or you're just not happy with where you are in life or who you are right now, it just feels like there's a lot of growth that has come for you. And it feels like you guys could be putting your best foot here forward. Like I said, once your birthday hits, or maybe you just needed Libra season, right? Libra is the justice card after all. So you guys could be calling justice on something. You could be saying no more, and moving forward with that energy. But you do have brand new beginnings that are trying to come in. They're trying to be ushered in by the universe here. And again, it's because a lot of you guys have moved with good intention. You've put up with a lot. You've struggled a lot. And so it just feels like you're, you know, again, you're going to be coming in with some clarity. You're going to be coming in with some money. You're going to be coming in with some new perspectives on love here, okay? And again, that clarity can also be about money and love. So, I mean, I feel like the biggest blessing here is the Ace of Swords, for you to be able to see things clearly and not, you know, behind rose-colored glasses, or, you know, the fact that you're removing the blindfold, right? Especially because the justice is blind. So that's the biggest blessing you guys have coming in here. But with the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Wands, slowly but surely, you guys are giving into either a connection or into self-love, okay? And it's making you want to explore other avenues, okay? So this is like you, if you're just out of a relationship that you've been over for quite some time, you're finally out of it. This is you kind of learning like who you are. Okay, this is like you exploring other avenues. Like, maybe I want to go back to school. Maybe I want to move. Maybe, you know, there's a lot of maybes here. But that's the exciting part, right? Because you're just like, okay, what do I want to do next? What do I want to do now? Okay, especially with this Ace of Cups here to the Page of Wands. Again, this is you guys pouring into your own cup, because you have that Page of Pentacles here, starting slowly but surely. Sometimes all it takes is small changes in your routine that incorporate more self-care, that incorporate more self-love, right? So you guys could be slowly but surely, I think I've said this to you guys before, maybe it was another sign, where it's like, even if it's an hour a day that you're like giving to yourself, like that's you starting, even if it's 30 minutes, right? There's just something here about needing to give to yourself just a little bit more than what you do to others. And eventually that hour will turn into to hours, eventually to days. And then you'll be able to incorporate the appropriate amount of what you need versus what you give to other people. And then because you're shepherding your own needs, you're going to be able to give in a better way, I guess you can say, right? You're going to be able to reciprocate better energy, more patience, more love, stuff like that. But for now, the next 48 hours, King of Cups, you could be dealing with a water sign here. There is a loving energy that is around you. This feels like a father figure, okay? This feels like your dad or this father figure could be giving you some good advice. They could be lending you money. There's something here about a perspective of them realizing how much you care about them. Okay, maybe you're the type of Libra that is always there for your parents. Maybe you feel unappreciated a lot of the times, but it does feel like your father here could be genuinely, they could even be telling you, right? Like, hey, like, I know I don't, show you my signs of appreciation, or I know I don't do this. So there is a possible heart to heart with a father figure here in the next 48. Also, too, it is your birthday. Your dad could be giving you money. Your dad could be giving you something from like a loving gesture is what I'm really getting. Okay. And if this isn't a father figure, it just feels like someone around you, possibly a boss. It's an authoritative figure. Could be giving you just like a loving gesture, right? It's like if this is your boss and it's your birthday, it's like your boss gives you like a birthday card with like 20 bucks in it, like just something like that. Or maybe they buy you breakfast or lunch, or I see somebody getting a cake, or there's just a nice loving gesture that's coming for you in the next 48 hours. And it's coming from someone that doesn't normally show you that side of them. Okay. The tower. You guys have a tower moment coming in. This could be the tower. Honestly, you're like, I wasn't expecting that from this person. Okay. And it could make you see things from a different perspective. And it just kind of like makes you kind of like stand back a little bit. You're taken aback with whatever this is. You guys could also be going through a tower moment with your baby daddy, baby mama. It just feels like you and your partner right now, either your partner does like something really loving and caring and you're just like, man, like, okay. Others of you, I feel like you could be bringing a tower moment to somebody here. You guys could express some sort of like truth to somebody, and it just kind of like shakes their world here. This could be like, let's say you're dating someone and I don't know, it's like if they try to give you a loving gesture, it almost feels too little too late. And I see you like expressing that in one way or another. I see you being honest. Like, I don't know why you're trying so hard. Like, you should have tried like this like before. Don't take from the moment. It is a loving gesture. It is genuine. But yeah, confirmation. But I understand why you would say that. You know what I mean? So there's just something here about that. Again, Ace of Swords, you got clarity coming in, some sort of truth here. And again, this is where that tower kind of like is correlated to this Ace of Swords. It just feels like maybe you're finally seeing something for what it is. You're seeing someone for who they are. You're seeing a situation. You're seeing yourself, okay? You're like, I know I'm better than this. I know that I deserve better. There's something here about you just like seeing it for yourself. And you could be bringing a tower moment to you, right? It's like something happens and you're just like, whoa, like, why am I responding like this? I don't need to. Or I should have responded like this because they deserved it. It's something like that, okay? So there's some sort of truth and clarity that comes for you in the next 48 hours, and it does bring some sort of tower. And again, this could just be like you seeing someone in a different light, and you're just like, oh, okay? And it could be good or bad. It doesn't like have to always be bad, but it just kind of puts something in perspective for you, okay? Ace of Pentacles here. A lot of you guys could be getting clarity in the next 48 hours where your money's actually going. Okay, you do have a financial blessing coming in. Again, you could be gifted money. I was getting that from the King of Cups there, or like I said, a boss. You guys could be seeing a promotion here. Some of you guys are bringing a tower moment to a boss by letting them know, like, hey, like, I know I've been here for a long time, but I kind of need more money. I feel like I do a lot and I'm not getting paid for what it is that I'm doing. And so let's talk, okay? It could bring a tower moment where you may not get what you want. I see you getting it, but it may not be from this individual. So some of you guys may have to call somebody's bluff because they're trying to call yours. Like, okay, yeah, right, you're going to quit. Little do they know, confirmation, little do they know that you're out here putting applications and that you just had an interview, okay? So, There is something here about you guys keeping your truths to yourself, but being wise about how you utilize this strategy, okay? So I do see you getting what you want here in the next 48. There's a level of determination. You could see some endings, but again, it just feels like it's not even an ending. I wouldn't even see anything here in the next 48 as an ending. I would see it as a new beginning. Okay, so if something were to come to an end, because I did see the Ten of Swords, which is why I'm bringing it up as I split the deck. Even though it might come off as like, dang, like, I'm sad that that ended. No, no, no. Be excited for what's to begin. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Libra. Hopefully this helps and resonates. I'll catch you in the next one.